So, let's get our previously on, shall we?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show, and it's our latest start, but at the same time, it might almost be our earliest start too. I mean, it's only 8:04. That's pretty good for us.
Honestly, I think it's the earliest we've ever done with the time change.
I think so.
Sorry, I'm just wolfing down a Burger King burger right now. You guys got Burger Kings down there?
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Do they make the Whopper out of moose up there?
Fuck, I wish, man. It'd be good, that's for sure. But no. All right. Before we get started, I just want to say, Face, man, you always catch me off guard. Usually we'll hop on backstage about 15, 20 minutes before the show if we're lucky. Mm-hmm. And Face always pops in. Before he pops in, he plays a random clip or video that we have saved. And, we usually just laugh, have a good time. But this time, I happen to be on about 45 minutes early, just doing slides, getting things prepped. And I go to put my laptop down and just kind of, close the screen so I can go outside for a couple of minutes. And all I hear is our starting music going off. I'm like, shit, when I close the screen, did it default, to start the show, go live or something? I started freaking out, man. I run back to the screen, turn it up. There's Face just got himself laughing. So that was good. Keeping me on my toes, man.
And you know what? The best part was it was completely unintentional. I just, I was like, hey, gotta, test out the new intro video that BC put together for us. And it just worked out well enough to give you a heart attack.
It absolutely did. Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it real quick and say hello to the chat. First person I see up there is Hero.
Damn, Hero. Early.
Right?
5:10. Hey, damn.
Next up, we got Mr. Michael Baker. New time, same lateness. Exactly, man. You know us. Uh-oh. Hero's back, but he's in the mild-mannered disguise.
Yeah, so we got to have the tailgate party before the show. Come on.
Right. David Mason, of course, we're still going to be late. We're still us. Let's see who else we got. Lefteros, how's it going this evening?
Hey.
We are going to be working on some stuff. You here later on this evening or tomorrow? It depends. Mr. Nefarious has lost his voice currently, so we are waiting on him to recover from that, and we've got some new comic book day stuff coming.
Keep a lookout, guys. Like I said, I put this banner down below. Make sure you like, subscribe. I know most of you guys already have. Hit that notification bell because we're dropping shorts these days as well, and that's what we're planning to do with the new comic book day. Just drop it as a short. So, you can see every week a quick, 1 minute video of, all the comics coming out. And, we can't do that with our man Nefarious Comics out right now. So it's coming.
Right.
Archel, what's going on, bro?
Yo.
Let's see. Paul says we're just 64 minutes late. Yeah, Chia Pet, what's going on this evening? AOA says every show a Kingpin is chowing down on something, and that's fair. That is completely fair. I've noticed that trend too. Does seem to be a thing on here.
Oh man, I like to eat, so it is what it is.
Mr. Marvell checking in from work. Don't get fired, man. Don't get fired. Was Taylor Swift in town again? Hey, I wouldn't blame him, man.
Yeah.
I'd lose my voice too. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into it tonight. Dude, what do we got?
Well, as BC would say, guys, get your papers ready because we have some news coming your way.
Thailand! Nowhere close to an actual news network.
All right.
There it is. All right. So first up, we've got Ben Devil, Darefleck. What are we calling him now? We've got a possible return to, I guess, the MCU adjacent, maybe? Sounds like Ben Affleck may reprise his role as Daredevil for a brief cameo, possibly in the Deadpool movie.
See,
So,
this is curious to me. Very curious. Because I've heard, rumors, I don't know, if it's confirmed that they tried to get Ben Affleck to cameo in The Flash and they couldn't get him. So I'm just wondering if, maybe that coincided with the time that, for Deadpool.
that's possible. Yeah. What if he's cameoing in Deadpool as Batfleck?
Please no. I can see it, man. It would be funny. It'd be a 5-second laugh. And you'd be like, wow, that was stupid. But it was funny. I don't know, man. I'd like to see him as Batman, I think.
Yeah, no, I feel like if he does cameo, it'll probably be the Deadpool variant, of course. But yeah, I mean, it'll be cool to see him just do the brief cameo. I mean, we already know we're gonna get a lot of them in this movie. It sounds like it's definitely gonna be across the multiverse, and
Yeah.
I think that's completely the intent. Do you think that we're gonna get maybe like a Deadpool kills type of thing going on where
Oh man, actually, myself and Archel have been talking about this, and we would love to see this. I think it would be fantastic. I think it'd be a great way, to kill off the old universe, like Fox's stuff, and
Right.
just kind of move forward with bringing the new. Every fan's thinking it. Every Deadpool fan.
Yeah, that's what I think that's what we want to see, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it would be so funny too.
Yeah, hell yeah. Kenneth, how's it going?
Kenneth,
See, we got Phil in here tonight
hey.
with the Multiverse GD. Yep, exactly. Baker says, yeah, it's shaping up to be Deadpool and Wolverine kill all the loose ends. Exactly.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Right?
I would watch this movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I love the little tagline you got at the bottom there. Snipes wants his call.
Yeah, right.
The call.
I mean, he's about the only person so far that's,
Yeah.
that we haven't really heard of making the cameo yet. So we'll see. We'll see if there's an announcement coming up soon.
Doubt it, but we'll see.
All right, dude. What do we got next?
Next up, we have. I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, so Venom 3 is apparently gonna start filming. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Exactly. But it was funny because when I was looking this up, I did want to put the actual date on the slide just so that we were putting the information out there just in case anybody does actually care. And apparently soon is the real date.
Soon is the date. That's the only thing we
soon
know.
Is the date.
Why drop that kind of news? Like, it's just clickbait, man.
Yeah, they've set a filming start date as soon, apparently.
Who cares?
Yeah.
The perfect tag at the bottom for this one. Let's move on.
Fair enough. All right. So we talked about this one a couple weeks ago when the news first dropped. We had that Not More, No More slide. But
perfect title. Honestly, I love the title. It's perfect.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've got more. We've got Not More, No More Part 2. So apparently the report is that and I'm gonna butcher the name, I'm sure. Tenoch Huerta has quit a Netflix movie that he's been making after the sexual assault allegations. I mean, it doesn't really come off that well. Like it. So whenever you, and this is a more common trend in sports for the most part, say more athletes tend to get hit with this, and it never looks good whenever like they're released by the team, something like that upon an initial investigation or whatever. This, it sounds like he's actually making the choice to go ahead and quit. So it does kind of come off as a bad look, but yeah, and that's the thing. The allegation though is older than any of this when you look into it. So I don't know. It's a weird situation. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out, but man, it's just unfortunate to see and unfortunate to have to be talking about this stuff again.
That's it. So soon too, man.
Yeah.
It's sad to see, and if it's true, it's like fuck, man.
I will say one thing in regards to this though, it is much more quiet than the stuff with Jonathan Majors was. Like, I remember seeing the initial article about the allegations that came out a couple weeks ago, and then didn't really hear much else about it until this. You know what I mean? Whereas the stuff with Jonathan Majors kind of stayed in the news, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, hopefully they get some kind of resolution on it soon. And I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
it's hard to say how you would like to see it. Hopefully, it turns out well for everyone. I guess that's the best thing you can say about it, right?
yeah, for sure. Fuck.
Yeah, it's probably the best way to go about it. So, all right, dude. What else we got?
All right, next up we got Professor Hulk Smash. Guys, I'm sure you guys have seen the rumors. Marvel is apparently getting the rights to the Hulk back from Universal, and where do we go from here? Are we going to get the Hulk back? Are we going to get Scar? Are we going to go with Amadeus Cho? There's so many possibilities.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, well, they can, as far as I'm aware, I think they can already do stuff with like Scar and Amadeus Cho. I think it's just.
It's not like the Sony with the Spider-Man and all.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
But I mean, because obviously they've still managed to, bring in characters like She-Hulk and even Scar for the cameo. So I think it just affects Hulk himself in that he can't really have like his own thing, I guess.
Can't have his own solo movie. He's always been a supporting character.
Yeah. So, I mean, given that they, would possibly get the rights back, it's just, I want to see like World War Hulk and like Planet Hulk and stuff like that. Like, there's some really good storylines that they could do in a movie or a series format that would be fantastic. But I'm almost not sure how they would go about them right now. They would have to do, they would have to do some setup to get it kind of, I guess, to work right with the timeline, because they got Scar now, so he's kind of a result of Planet Hulk
already, right? So they'd have to incorporate something else or make something up.
Yeah.
Just want to say we got North 49 in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping by.
They have adjusted storylines in the MCU and made it work, so they could definitely do that with the Hulk.
Yeah.
But
Chia Pet saying they had the rights, just not distribution rights. They didn't want to share any profits.
Okay. I gotcha.
Greedy fuckers.
Well,
but, hey, you don't blame them, right? You're just in the business. That's what you do. If you can make money off it.
Yeah, I mean, Hey, look what Marvel was gonna do to the X-Men. Whenever you know Fox was holding on to that pretty tight.
Yeah.
They were gonna tank them motherfuckers in the comics too. That's bold.
All right. Next up, we got The Rise and The Fall. So Spider-Verse still going strong, guys. But people aren't too happy with The Flash. And I don't get it. Everyone to each their own opinion, absolutely. I just thought it was a good, it was a good DC movie. I understand why Spider-Verse is still going strong. It hits all ages, it's got a wider audience for sure. And it's just a great film all around. Great writing, great story. All the kids love Miles Morales. That's their Spider-Man. I get it. But fuck, man. It's upsetting. I'm not even a big DC fan, man. But it's upsetting to see because I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, I loved Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, and I love the Flash movie. I love both of them. I thought they were both really well done. They were both very enjoyable. They were both rewatchable for sure. Um, I think the biggest problem from the Flash movie for a lot of people was that they wanted something more concrete, more definitive as far as like the setup of where we're going from here, what this new DCU is going to be, how it's
Oh,
going
they
to
can
kick
do
off.
whatever they want now.
Yeah, but it sounds like we kind of got the opposite of that. We got more confusion and, I mean, just with how they ended and everything like that. It's not very clear on what exactly they're setting up yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, Paul's got a good point too. It's anti-Ezra. I get that.
Yeah.
Terrible guy, terrible person. But I just watch the movie for what it is. Chiphead's got also a good point. Flash was a great
Yeah.
movie, a terrible rollout. They gave tickets away for
Yeah.
free to their main audience, released it into a crowded month where a superior multiverse movie was released. Terrible move.
Yeah, it was just not really good timing for it, good marketing. They're just all the way around. They kind of went about it wrong, but I don't think they were too overly concerned about it either. It almost feels like they just want to move on to the next thing too. And I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
You're bringing in James Gunn for a reason and everything. So,
Shop
Shop.
Comics, what's going on? I just want to say, guys, if you guys aren't following Shop on Instagram, he's got the Shopverse going on right now, and he made all the Kingpins one of the Shopverse members. Check it out, guys. It's pretty cool, and go support him. Go follow him.
And not only that, I don't know if you saw this earlier today, dude, but he's got T-shirts now. So we're on T-shirts.
Man. He does have T-shirts. You can get T-shirts with all the Shopverse. Yeah,
I gotta pick them up. Yeah, it really kind of did go out with a bad nipple joke, without giving away any spoilers. Whew, that was a rough one. It was unexpected, and I get why they wanted to do it for the laughs, I guess, or whatever. But
yeah,
no, I don't think that's working for anyone, unfortunately.
No.
That's not the comeback that anybody wants to see. So
no, the final reveal, I think it was just supposed to be fun, nice little, Easter egg, I guess you could call it. But it wasn't supposed to be anything serious. We're not getting Clooney back, guys. Come on.
you know what I want though now, after all that, and I am gonna give you a minor spoiler here. I want the Aquaman as a dog movie. I'm trying to figure. So this is an underwater dog. I mean,
I don't know what they're on. I don't know.
Smoke a lot of weed, but
Right?
The logistics of that just. I don't know. I'm on board for it. I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was good, man. I hope this is a good stepping stone for DC in the right direction. Sad to see what's happening to it now, but they just gotta stay on the horse and keep going. Uncanny Swag, what's going on? Thanks for joining. SPD Emergency. Hell yeah, let's go. All
I
right.
think the big one's going to be like, well, I don't even want to say it's a big one, but I guess Blue Beetle is going to be one of the initial tests, I guess, because it sounds like they do want that as a part of uh, this new DCU now. Like, I guess James Gunn is saying it's going to be like the first
It's the
official
first.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So how I guess how they market that and how they present it going forward. That's essentially what we can look forward to, right?
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
So
We
we'll see.
got.
When does that come out? Do you remember?
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. I don't know. Trailer's out though.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember the trailer to be honest. I know I watched it, but I don't remember it at all. So
Nowhere bound. What's going on? Thanks for stopping by. And we got Mr. Dan De La Torre. Thanks for
damn,
stopping
what's
by.
going on? No, we're bound.
Oh,
Oh, Chia Pet says it's coming out in August.
August, eh?
Damn, that's really soon for as little marketing as they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, Chia Pet brought up a good point. Yeah, so the director from The Flash is going to be doing Brave and the Bold.
Okay, all right.
I think that's a good move.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's a bad move. I mean, he made a good movie out of something that it seems like the studio really didn't give a shit about at this point. They just, were trying to,
Just trying to get it out.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
get
kind of felt like they were trying to get it out there and the old DCEU and still make a profit. So, you know,
yeah.
I don't know necessarily if they're going to make the profit or not, but they did put out a good movie and ended the old DCEU. So
Yeah. Agreed.
we'll see. Yeah, they did. Oh, that is one of the good results that they came out of this. As Baker brings up here, yeah, Sasha Cali is apparently meeting with Gunn and Saffron, so to stay as
Good.
the
Yeah,
version.
absolutely.
Yeah, she was really good in the role.
killed it.
So
Yeah, I liked it.
definitely much. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Next up, pullout game. Strong. Guys, we got everybody pulling out right now for Hall H, I believe it is.
Yeah,
In
well,
San
it's
Diego.
San Diego Comic Con in general. So
Yeah.
Marvel usually did like the Hall H stuff. They were, I guess, the first ones to announce that they were pulling out of SDCC. Which it kind of made sense for Marvel to pull out of SDCC at this point. I mean, they really got their own thing over there at Disney that they do, so that's where
And
they're.
that's it. They're big enough now. Why do they need to go do this, right? They'll just do their own reveals.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they did say that they are still going to have a pretty sizable booth there and everything at SDCC, I guess. So they're just not doing the reveals and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think everybody kind of felt like that was only a matter of time whenever they, first started doing the
Yeah.
D23 stuff. So, but
Yeah.
the other stuff that is kind of surprising is that HBO, Universal, Netflix, Sony, they're all skipping
Is it
SDCC.
because of the writer strike and everything? Like all that going on, so they just don't have release dates ready. Like they just, they're not too sure about things.
I don't
I don't like.
think
That's
so,
the only thing I
really.
can maybe think of.
Well, I mean, I guess it could play a part into it, but like they don't necessarily have to release firm dates or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times they haven't. They've just revealed stuff that's going to be upcoming, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just seems like they don't really want to invest in the convention scene anymore. Maybe, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, could be a bit of everything, right?
It's really unfortunate for SDCC more than anything. I mean, that's definitely got to be a hit for them.
I agree.
That was a big part of what they do, you know. One of the reasons that it is, you know, the biggest convention. So, will it still continue to be? I mean,
Only time will tell now.
yeah, so it's hard to say. Maybe New York Comic Con will pull ahead on as the number one. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would you still go to SDCC? You know, knowing that these guys are not going to be presenting anything there, would you still want to go? Would you still care?
As long as there's comics, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, there's still going to be comics, so I don't think it really hampers the comic book fans themselves. They're still going to want to be there. I don't know. When I go to a convention, there's a couple panels that I might hit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend all or even most of my time there. Just like I might hit like one or two, one a day, maybe. And even that depends. Like a lot of times I tend to do it more for the giveaway than actually even wanting to go to the fucking panel.
There he is. Of course, he comes in on the pullout game slide. What's going on, Black Crown Comics? If you guys haven't already, you know, he's got his own channel now. Check out his Sunday night shows. And yeah. Pullout game, man. You came in at the perfect time. Oh, man. That's great.
We were actually talking about this before the show.
Yeah.
And so BC, you know, his pullout game is not very strong. He's got like 87 children, and that's
not
why
as many as Keys. Not as many as Keys, but he's up there.
Well, Keys don't count him because none of them have his name apparently.
He doesn't know
them. Nah, we're just giving Keys shit. He has no illegitimate children that we know about.
Yeah. Oh, we also got Neighbor sneaking in here. What's going on?
I think we clicked it at the same time.
Oh, do it again. The late pins. Yeah, we haven't heard that one in a while. It's a classic. I'm the Nick Cannon of this group. Oh shit. Oh man, that guy's got kids. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. I think we got one more slide.
Hold on. No, we got two more, I believe.
Yeah, we do got two more.
Yeah, I think we do. Okay, yeah. We do.
Basically, there's no hope, and we're royally fucked!
Great.
Real quick invasion, it seems, by Royally Fuck. We are actually talking about fucking comic books, believe it or not, on a comic book show. So we wanted to take the time to mention this real quick because this is going to be on FOC this week. So it's your best chance to get it. Make sure that you get your orders in for it, because it does say in, you know, the solicitation that there's going to be, you know, obviously no reprints of this version or whatever. But it's a new comic from a new publisher. The publisher is, I mean, basically it's Distillery. It's DSTLRY. And it's the team, I guess, behind Comixology put it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But the first book is called Devil's Cut. It's a one-shot. There is a lot of fantastic artists and writers involved in this. I know, like, Mirka Andolfo was on there. I think Scott Snyder's name I saw on there. You know, just some of the biggest names, you know, in the industry right now are working on this one shot. So it's definitely, it definitely feels like it's something that's worth checking out. You know, given the name and everything like that, I'm gonna say probably a horror vibe.
I wonder if this is going to be heavily ordered or if it's going to sneak by a lot of people.
Man, I know I'm definitely gonna pick it up.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up
I want
a
to check
copy.
it out for sure.
All right, that's interesting. Yeah, guys, keep your eye out for that. You know, if you want to go over some FOC, we're on every Saturday around noon, and we go through our FOC picks. So make sure to check that out. I think we got one more, eh? Yeah.
We do. We got one more slide.
Oh, here, I'll switch her over here. There we go.
There it is. All right. More actual comics? Like, so did you catch on YouTube they dropped the Fall of X trailer?
No, I haven't even seen this yet. Okay.
Yeah, it shows, some of the interior artwork from some of the upcoming issues. Gives a list, of, I guess, the many different titles that are going to tie into this event.
Okay.
It is a huge list. There's a lot of books that you might not necessarily think would show up are on there. The Invincible Iron Man, for whatever reason, is going to be tying in with it. Obviously we got the marriage with him and Emma Frost coming up, so we know they're doing something there. But yeah, it looks like they're tying everything into this Fall of X event that's coming up. So, are you on board with it?
Oh man, I haven't been on board with X-Men in a while since they came out with 5 titles a week every week. It's the Batman of Marvel. I might.
So let's see, who's the villain this time? I believe so. It looks like initially we're going to be starting off with Orcus as the villain. I think the main lead-in to this event is going to be an Orcus attack on the Hellfire Gala event that's coming up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense there. I wonder if they're going to surprise everybody with the Hellfire Gala, because I know. Okay, so everybody's expecting that the big thing at the Hellfire Gala is going to be that we get Miss Marvel back. What if they go the opposite way? What if the surprise? Huh?
That soon?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if they go the opposite way, and it's not like she has absolutely nothing to do with the story, but instead there's a death of one of like the 5, that are responsible for resurrections.
Dude, that would be a serious implication. Wow, that would change a lot of things.
Right, because I feel like if you're going to try and do a big X-Men event, like you have to take away that resurrection shit, like, from go.
Yeah, you gotta make it serious, right?
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, what's the point, right? So, yeah, somehow, some way, you have to at least kill off one of the 5 so that they can't resurrect people anymore. Apparently,
yeah.
I don't know if that's what we're gonna see. I'm kind of hoping that's the route that they go with it, because obviously then the stakes get much higher. So, yeah, it feels like every X-Men story does. But so, I mean, there's a few good X-Men books coming out right now, though. You got X-Men Red, Immortal X-Men. Both X-Force and Wolverine are still pretty decent. So there's a few of them.
Marvel. Not on board with the X-Men, not on board with DC. Can't be Power Rangers every week, dude. I know if you had it your way, it would be.
You could throw some Nova in there, right?
Yeah, exactly. You guys would be surprised. Yeah,
I think. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't think Orcus is gonna be the main villain by the end of it. I think it's gonna have to do with oh shit. what was the fucking Ammon? Okay, so Apocalypse and his wife Genesis, they went there. But there was some being that kicked off that whole X of Swords shit. I can't remember what his name was.
Okay.
No, not Annihilation. I don't remember what his name was. But,
no idea.
Yeah, Sins of Sinister was good. It actually was pretty decent.
All right. I think that's all we got for news, man.
That's it.
That's it. So you guys saw it here first.
KMN! Nowhere close to an actual news network.
All right.
Nice.
I think.
We can take the slot down now.
Yeah, we can take it down. Absolutely. I think that leaves us only one thing to do left, and that's let's do some trades.
Let's go.
All right. So Face actually tasked me this morning with coming up with some trades, and I never think of trades. I can never think of good trades. So I'm just like, oh shit, this is it. You know, I'm in the big leagues.
I like to be surprised every now and then.
Right? But actually, my man Marvell stepped up and, produced a trade. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to come up with something. So I came up with two other little trades. And he actually put together the slides for us. So, Marvell, I just want to say thanks. I know you're at work tonight, but thanks for doing all that work and helping us out. Appreciate it. All right. So let's start off with Marvell's trade. We got some G.I. Joe going on here.
Ooh.
So we got G.I. Joe number 21. It's a third print, graded 9.6. The last few sales are $155 or $178. And that's US. So going between 220 and 240 Canadian. Against Void Rivals number 1, but it's the 1 in 100 spoiler variant. And last few sales were, $250 for $250 twice on June 22nd, and then $150 twice on June 22nd, and then $114 on June 25th.
Okay.
Face, since you don't know these slides and you haven't seen all the trades, you're going to go first this time.
Okay. Damn. This is actually tougher for me than I want it to be because I feel like instinctively you should just automatically be like, oh well, of course G.I. Joe 21. But the problem for me on that is, man, I have the first print. I don't have a third print though. I do not have a third print, so that accounts for something.
Mm-hmm.
But on the Void Rivals, you don't really know how much space necessarily to put in it yet, but it's fucking it's Jetfire and it's Transformers, and I love them too. So, man, it's tough. I think just because I do have that first print, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Void Rivals 1 in 100.
Damn. Okay.
If I didn't have that first print of the G.I. Joe 21, though, I would probably go the other way.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
damn. I saw this one when Marvell sent it to me. I'm like, oh, it's easy. Then I got thinking about it, and it's a lot tougher than you think. Right away, obviously your gut wants to say, yo, G.I. Joe 21 all day. But again, it's the third print. We know how us collectors are, and third print or first print. You're always going to go for first. A third print just kind of, it's kind of like, it hurts, man. You got it, but you don't. You really don't.
Right.
Void Rivals. Yeah, it's a hot book right now. Where's it going to go? Who knows? Is it just going to drop off? Who knows? We got Transformers in there. Transformers hasn't been hot for, the last how long? And now all of a sudden everyone's like, yo, let's go.
Well, I think
comics at least,
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, it's like, so it brings the Transformers into that shared universe, but it's not a Transformers book. You know what I mean? Like,
It's not.
so I guess there is that. Oh man, this really is like a tougher decision than
It
than
is.
you want it to
Once
be.
you start dissecting it, you're like, holy shit. Yeah, then Marvel, shout out. That was fantastic. Yeah, we're stumped.
Mm.
Damn. Yeah, everybody's changing their answer now that they realize that it's a third print. And that's how much the third
Yeah,
print's going for. Everyone's
yeah.
changing the fucking Void Rival. Oh man. Okay. This is tough for me. All right. When I first saw the slide, I had an answer, and now I'm going the total opposite way. I was going G.I. Joe 21 all day, just because, hey, man, it's graded. It's 9.6. They're both the same price. Who cares? But now that I think of it, man, it's a third print. It always itch at me like, hey, you don't have the first print. And, it's a Void Rivals 1 in 100 spoiler variant. Got some Transformers in there, and I prefer Transformers over G.I. Joe in the end. So I'm actually going with the Void Rivals now. Fuck. Yeah, no, this one, I was not expecting my answer out of this one.
Yeah, see that I mean that's fair too, because that first print is up there now. Like it's pretty pricey to get, so
It would be a good play. Yeah, no, for sure. Like,
there's
not,
definitely nothing wrong with that third print on the G.I. Joe.
yeah. I just don't really care for G.I. Joe. All right.
So yeah, I guess that's kind of what you got, G.I. Joe versus Transformers almost.
Yeah, pretty much. I like it.
That's fair. That's fair. That was a really good trade.
That was a good one.
Really
Yeah.
good one.
Still like, holy shit, my heart's beating. Okay. Next up, we have a trade made by myself, of course. We're gonna put up which one are you taking? Which one are you taking? So let's say they're around a 9.6,
Mm-hmm.
So they're averaging around $350 to $400 Canadian. You got Nova #1, first appearance of Richard Rider, aka Nova, and then you got a few other appearances in there. His brother, and you got no, it is his brother who becomes Talon, and you got Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of, as Marvel put it, Marvel's top 10 smartest character whose intelligence is better than 99.999993% of the population. Amadeus Cho, codename Mastermind, Excello later. Totally awesome. Hulk or Brawn. Oh man. This I hope this is a tougher one as well. Face, what do you got?
I feel like this is a fucking trap.
Trap.
This motherfucker just wants to get me to say I want to take Dick Rider all day or some shit. Damn. Nova versus Amadeus Cho. That's tough, man. They're both good characters. I feel like they're leaning more towards Sam Alexander these days in the Nova role.
Yeah.
But I would say that I'm still gonna have to go ahead and take that Nova #1 over the Amazing Fantasy 15, just because. I mean, the Amazing Fantasy 15 more modern, so I feel like I got a better chance at finding a 9.8 a little more reasonable than I would on the Nova.
Okay.
We're gonna try and upgrade or something like that. So
yeah,
I think I would probably lean towards the Nova on this one.
damn. Yeah, the chat is pretty split up here. We got people saying AF15 and a couple other people saying, yo, Nova all day. All right.
Right? It is pretty split.
For myself, just, keep in mind, I got a Nova one. It's a 9.4. It's not a 9.6. So I'm always looking to upgrade. That would be nice. But I know when to settle. I know when to move on for a little bit, and I'm okay with my 9.4 for right now. I have been chasing Amazing Fantasy 15 for a while. My shop had one, and I was trying to work out a deal with them, bring down the price, and do a little bargaining. But it was actually not theirs, and they had it on consignment, so they couldn't really crack me a deal, and I didn't want to pay the price that they had it at. Next thing you know, a couple weeks later, somebody got it. So whatever is what it is. That's how the game works. But yeah. I'm going with Amazing Fantasy 15 at this point. Nova 1, we know he's coming. Nova, he's going to come at some point. Which rendition of Nova, we don't know yet. When is he coming? We don't know yet, but we know he's coming. There's been talks. People have been saying. I thought there was a confirmation a while ago that the writer from Moon Knight is going to be penning the Nova special, whether it's special presentation like they did, or if it's going to be like a TV show or movie. That'd be great. I'd be down. But so it's just a matter of when. But Amazing Fantasy, you hold on to that. He's going to come, I'm sure, but you need a champions team first.
I should also specify one of the things that I have to consider into it is that I do have the Amazing Fantasy 15, but I don't have the Nova. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chia saying AF15 isn't highly printed.
It is not.
I believe I see more Nova around than I see Amazing Fantasy.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going with Amazing Fantasy 15 just because it's still on my list to get, and we may see him down the road. It's just when, who knows? Yeah, again, everybody's split on this one.
I want to see both of them. To be honest, like I want to see. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to see them. I want to see them do. With them. Yeah, but I want to see them do Amadeus Cho in like some Agents of Alice stuff or something along those lines. So
yeah,
but we'll see. Eventually, maybe.
There we go. Chia Pet's got a 9.6 graded. Nice.
Yeah.
Dan still going with the Nova. Yeah. If I didn't have a Nova, I would say Nova, but I got one. I'm good with my grade, and I've been hunting this AF15 for a while.
I'm surprised, dude. Dude's taking something over a Nova book.
No,
and it's not Power Rangers.
You'll be surprised. There's actually no Power Rangers in these trades tonight. I couldn't think of a good one. I was going to do a Power Rangers for Power Rangers like I had done a while ago, but I need something a little more high stakes to match.
There we go. That's the fucking yes. That is the movie we need. Amadeus Cho.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that was fantastic. Yeah, they need to do that.
Marvel, I'd take Amadeus Hulk's son. Bad CGI haircut and all.
You know what? It's MCU, man. It wouldn't necessarily surprise me. I hope they don't. Amadeus, I feel like he can be his own character. Aside from Scar, but it's fuck. You never know.
All right, we got one more trade coming up. I did this trade more as a discussion, more just to kind of see what side everybody's at. No, it's not Hulk 180 versus 181. Anything stupid like that. It's more or less X-Men 266 versus X-Men Annual 14.
Ooh, okay.
Which one are you taking and why? Doesn't matter the grade. 9/8's going between $900 to $1,000 Canadian, and 9/8's going for X-Men Annual 14 between $260 to $395. So obviously the Annual 14 is going for way less. Market has decided, but there's always that discussion, right?
So wait, all right. So what? We have to clarify here. What exactly is your question? Which one am I taking? Obviously the X-Men 266 because it just makes sense. Even hypothetically, if your question were which one am I taking as the first appearance, and I were on the side of the annual, it would still be the smarter play. Take
Exactly.
266, sell the motherfucker, and get the annual. You know what I mean? Like, and pocket some cash. So,
Well, that's it. I'm just trying to bring up, people going with the annual 14 as the true first appearance.
yeah.
Right?
Now,
Obviously, market for sure, you're going to want to go 266. Like, it's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
100%.
Is your question though, which is the first appearance, in our opinion?
Yeah. That's why I did it, just to bring up discussion.
So, for me, as the first appearance, I would take the annual. To be honest,
I agree. I completely agree.
It's not a cameo.
No.
There's a lot of Gambit in the issue. It hits all the criteria. It's just basically he's not on the cover, so the market has went with 266, and there we go.
It's on cover.
Yeah, but and that's fine. It's the first cover or whatever, but I would say for first actual appearance, I would go with the annual, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I bought the annual long ago, actually, when I first started collecting at the start of the pandemic. I bought it for nice and cheap. Then I went on the hunt for 266, and holy shit.
Did you see that?
I got a I saw it. All right. Let's not keep the man waiting. He probably just got the kids to bed, so he's come on to party. Let's bring him on, Mr. Black Crown Comics. What's going on?
There he is.
Guys, I'm taking the one with obviously the man in a thong all day long. That's the one, baby. That's the one.
Yeah.
What's up?
Damn, what's going on, bro?
Not much, dude. The kid just went down, so we're good.
The man in the thong, he says.
Let's go.
He's asleep. But man,
all right, we'll just rewind and do the show over again.
Yeah,
you know what? What we can do is see what he's going to pick on the other two trades, though.
We can definitely do that.
Yeah, so I saw them. I did see them. Yeah, go back. This one, the chat. You guys, I'm actually surprised. Brandon, you went with Amadeus.
I know,
right?
Man.
I don't know who is this imposter that's on
Right?
stream. Are you even back home? This is totally fake. That swamp changed you tonight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but no, dude, on this one, I've got Nova in my collection, but Amadeus, man, great character. This run is a great run, but
yeah,
I'd grab Nova 100%. I'd take Nova. Nice. Although I get the scarcity, I get the fact that, like, example, Amazing Fantasy, Amadeus Cho, and so forth. Trust me, I get it, but I don't know. I just prefer the Richard Rider.
Yeah, the Dick Rider, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
He wants the Dick Rider.
I see the chat saying hi. So hi to everybody. Sorry again. I'm the latest Kingpin as of now, but yeah.
Well, actually, no. This is perfect time to get BC back, because we can go ahead and talk about something that we were discussing a little earlier whenever we get done with BC's opinion on this last slide here real quick.
By the way, something I want to share with you guys and the chat. It took me an extra 5 minutes to get on this stream because you guys post the link in our chat, and I realized we talk way too much. By the time I found it,
right?
I was like, geez, man. But yeah, happy to be here, guys. What did you want to speak about, Face? Let's do this.
Oh, hold on. Did you get the slide yet?
Oh, no, we got one more.
Yeah,
that's right, North 49. Oh, okay, no.
Okay, no. Yeah.
Look, which one, BC?
Third print graded versus a raw 1 in 100.
So the G.I. Joe is a third print.
Third
print. That loses points for me.
See, it hurts, right?
Yeah, no, it does. It loses points for me, but the fact that Void Rivals won the 1 in 100, like, dude, already raw. It's over $300 Canadian. That's just raw. Obviously, I think it's gonna slowly come back down, but
yeah, for sure.
We're gonna see now, dude. Once it hits 9/8, there's no 9/8 on the market yet, right? I assume by this week we might see some, but
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the scarcity, right? How many copies of these do you think we're going to see in a 9.8 of the Void Rivals #1?
I don't know. I mean, there were a few exclusives, so that
Fuck the
kind of
exclusives. Okay, look, FOC alone, it went
well,
to over 100,000 copies printed.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the exclusives play a part into it because obviously that helps for them to
To attain
they,
that,
they have big orders then, so they get a few of these 1 in 100s for that, I would
of
assume.
course.
So I mean, I feel like there's gonna be some out there, definitely.
Hmm.
But man, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Marvel's and the best part is that he knows that I don't have it. But
Right?
yeah, I don't know, man. I think this one, ugh. I want to say G.I. Joe, but I don't know. I feel like right now the best bang for your buck is take that Void Rivals 1. If you're gonna get that in a 9.8, I would grab that one 100%, but for the flip, totally.
Yeah,
for
grab
the
it and
flip.
flip it.
Yeah.
And then buy a fucking first
Yeah.
print G.I. Joe.
There you go, my man. That's the way. Yep.
That's fair.
All right. Yeah, that's what I got for trades, guys.
Damn. So
Wait.
Pacino actually stirred up the pot last night. We were talking some video games because Nintendo Power 41 sold for $1,300 and something Canadian in a CGC 9.4. So
Damn.
we've been talking video games, and he stirred the pot today in
Well,
one of the chats today.
Let's let him stir the pot some more.
So yeah, exactly. There he is. That son of my gun. But
See, the 8 o'clock move worked out. We got the kids to bed. We got some.
Drop the question. Drop the question. Put
Kids,
the two video games together. Put the two video games up for debate.
The two video games again with this.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here, wait. Let me put them on the big screen here.
Okay, so we'll do the first scrap one.
Oh yes. Okay. So
Donkey Kong Country. Let's go. Oh, I see where this is headed.
Pick between this.
They both came out the same year. You have to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And where's the other one now?
You can do it.
I have to find it here on this fucking phone with a million photos.
Just blow.
I feel like this is going to be a painful choice.
Okay, you want me to just say it? Just say it.
Yeah, say it.
So it's Donkey Kong Country, one from SNES versus Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's with Knuckles, right? So you got to pick one.
Knuckles, yeah.
Oh, now we got Marvel in.
Oh, he's taking it out long enough.
This is bullshit. Yeah. This is bullshit. You know what? If we're all showing up at the last minute, you know what? I'm in here, baby.
Do you know how hard me and dude had to struggle to make it long enough for everybody to get here?
First off, we're doing Super Nintendo versus Genesis. That's where it all goes sideways for me, guys.
Oh, okay.
Nintendo all day.
There you go. I like you.
Nintendo all day. But if you do play the Genesis, you're either playing baseball or you're playing Sonic. So
pretty much. Well, they had Streets of Rage.
Sorry?
They had that game Streets of Rage.
Well, dude, you know what? Look, hold on. There was that. There was Blades of Steel.
Blades of Steel 2.
Wait, which Sonic was it? I'm sorry.
3.
Sonic 3.
3.
With Knuckles.
It's the best one of the whole series. Out of any Sonic game, this one is definitely the best one.
Duke it out.
I mean,
I think I've only played one Sonic game, so yeah.
I'm just not a fan of Donkey Kong.
Get out of here.
I know a lot of people who don't like Donkey Kong.
Why? Donkey Kong's amazing.
Didn't like the style of the gameplay, right?
Dude, it paved the way for Donkey Kong video games moving forward after.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm
on your side, man. I'm going Donkey Kong all day.
If number two is solid. Number 2 is better than Sonic 3. Number 2.
Yeah. I was definitely a Nintendo kid.
There you go.
But that being said, I'm taking Sonic, bro. I'm taking Sonic.
No way.
Yeah, I'm taking Sonic. Bro,
I'm taking control of the
all day.
stream again because Face, you are being booted.
Right?
I have to take Sonic because got my man Knuckles there.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
that's the important part for me.
This is for
Wait,
everybody that picked Sonic.
Is it?
This man!
Yes. Now, hold on, Marvel. You made your pick, right?
No, wait. Is it Sonic versus like another game or like?
Yeah, it's
Like-
it's Sonic 3. So this is the
Yeah.
one with Knuckles versus Donkey Kong Country 1. Which game is your favorite?
Ooh, Donkey Kong.
100%. See, Marvel, the bomb. But hold on, North 49 clearly knows Blades of Steel was the bomb.
Yeah.
I see Baker's a Sega kid. I played Sega too, so I
I had a
definitely
Sega
feel the
too.
love.
Yeah.
Okay, people say it's on like Donkey Kong. They don't say it's on like Sonic.
Yeah, but
Throw,
Sonic's
throw
fast
Super Mario 3 in there.
because you're slow like Donkey Kong.
Or
That's
Super Mario.
Time out. Time out. We'll do one more. We'll do one more improvised Trade Center video game related, but
this one.
another one Pacino put up today, and I swear to God, it had me thinking for too long. Yes, Super Mario 64 versus
Classic.
Zelda
Ah,
Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
So there you go.
Ooh.
Let's see how everybody does here.
I'm
Nah,
biased.
it's still Mario. Man.
For me, it's Zelda.
Okay,
Mm.
so one Mario, one Zelda.
all right. We'll do that. We'll do this. BC, what's your vote?
For the sake of one particular scene within
Yeah.
the video game of Mario 64, this is what wins me over. Everybody did this.
I did
Everybody.
this.
All the time, man. Every time. Today's your day, bud.
I feel like Michael Baker and I just became friends. He voted Sonic. He voted
Besties.
Zelda.
Damn. Dude,
I'm
I played Ocarina of Time for. I still play it. I have it on 3DS.
I think literally over 300 hours I put into that game.
Jeez.
I'm taking Zelda. I'm taking Zelda.
Zelda as well. All right.
There's no
Marvel?
wrong answer here.
There is no wrong answer.
Marvel, you said Mario, right?
Yeah,
Unless
bro.
Mario.
Traitor.
Well, honestly, I gotta go with Marvel on this. Mario.
Yeah, I figured.
I didn't get into Zelda until like later on, and then I went back and played the games. But I grew up with Mario. That's all I played. So yeah, I gotta go with that. And I was '90s kid.
Yo,
So.
Altered Beast.
Altered
Oh,
Beast.
yes, I remember that. That's a hidden gem of a game.
It is.
That's
dude.
the OG Sega release.
Yeah, OG
So
Sega
good.
release. Yeah,
Yep.
Man,
I remember I
don't
used to
even
play
think I
Streets
know
of
it.
Rage all the time too. That game was fire.
Yeah.
This is
But-
honestly, this is the hardest debate I had with. I don't think you guys played these games. This game.
What
Put
is
him
it?
on the big one.
Oh, bud, yeah, I did. Legends of Dragoon.
This
That was
game-
for PlayStation 1.
Oh, yeah.
Me and my
Or
brother used to play the
FF7.
Final
shit out of
Fantasy
it.
7.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Final
This
Fantasy
is
7
hard.
all day.
This is
Final
hard.
Fantasy 7 all day.
See, it's more iconic, but I feel like the gameplay was better in Legend of Dragoon. Even the
Listen,
story is better.
The story
One-
was better.
It was 4
I-
fucking
I-
CDs.
I get mad playing video games, like if I lose or something like that, like everybody does. We all
Yeah.
do it. We get we get very upset or whatever. One fucking time in my
Fantasy
life
Star,
have
there's
I legit gotten so fucking mad at a video game that I actually broke shit. I broke a
FF7?
controller. Yeah, man. When
Yeah.
man,
Yeah. Was it
when
fighting
she
the house?
died, that was it. I was done.
Oh, when she died, yeah.
I fucking spiked that controller. I was so you know how fucking long I leveled her ass up.
Now,
Yeah.
now, hold up, guys. Hold up. There's a reason why I'm doing this because I was talking with Pacino earlier, and I don't care which channel we do it on, whether it be Kingpins, my channel, any channel, create a new channel, whatever it may be. But what we're thinking of doing is doing some live streaming tournaments, and we involve the chat. So this is how we do this, okay? Tell me what you guys think. Chat, listen to this. We'll do games. Like, we'll live stream games where, let's say, Pacino yesterday was totally ripping apart Mario Kart. He was shitting all over that game like it was a piece of shit.
I never said that.
So what we're thinking
Damn.
of doing is I call out Pacino. I'll challenge him to a cup tournament. The chat chooses which team they want to be on. Team BC, Team Pacino. And then whatever winning team. So if let's say Pacino wins, whoever chose to be on Team Pacino gets entered into a draw for comics. We'll give away some stuff. So that's going to be something we'll do.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, at some point. So we'll get everybody involved and chat too. If ever you guys want to link up, play some video games, let us know.
Oh, Mario Kart, let's go, guys. We all
As long as it's not on
let's
64
go.
with that stupid fucking controller that someone should have got fired for.
Just for that,
Yeah,
the
that
first
thing was
game is
horrible.
gonna
That middle thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I used to always fuck up the Joy-Con and give it to my brother.
Did you ever play it was I think Shadows of the Empire? It
Yes.
came out for that. Yo, there was like a fucking cheat code.
I played
That
all
you-
those Star Wars games. There was
Yeah.
Pod Racing. There was a bunch of other ones.
Well, there was a cheat code for Shadows of the Empire. And all I remember when I was a kid, seeing one of my buddies put in this fucking cheat code, and he was legit hitting shit with his nose. Like he had all his fucking fingers on buttons and was trying to press shit with his nose and everything. Like you had to hit so many buttons for this fucking cheat code.
Jesus.
Oh, chiphead.
Yeah,
Careful,
gold eye headshots only.
Pacino might shoot you a blue shell from last week.
GoldenEye, yes.
But all right, guys, I guess that was the show. We don't have any other slides.
No, that's it.
Oh, that's it, man.
We're here
All
right,
right, man.
just in time.
Yeah, that's it.
Good stuff.
So I guess coming up this week, guys, we have Halls this Thursday. So it's at 7:00 this week, but I'm thinking permanently we'll move the showtime back to 8, just to make it a little more manageable for everybody. You know, if anybody can hop on, you know, even towards the end, hey, we'll run till 9:30. People can show off some halls. You know, I don't mind running till 9:30. But for this week, we'll do 7. And then moving forward, we'll do 8 p.m. every second Thursday and just see how that goes. So make sure you're there for that. I picked up.
I've been dude. I've been buying books off Pacino. To be honest with you,
I know you can hit me up too.
He's getting rid of shit.
But
I
went to Toronto and hit up 3 different stores, so I got quite a bit of books, and I'm sure you guys do too. If anybody in the chat wants to hop on, hang out, or show off some books, hit us up, hit any of the Kingpins up, and we'll send you the link and get you guys set up to hang out with us. Other than that, make sure you tune in Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time for Royally Fucked as we go over FOC and let you guys know what we're putting our orders in for, what we're not picking up, and just, you know, interesting books and things to keep your eye out for. That's it on my end. Does anybody else have anything they want to say, anything they want to mention?
I do.
Easy.
Before I start promoting anything, it's actually Newbie's birthday today, so happy birthday to Newbie.
Oh, shit, happy birthday, Newbie.
Happy birthday.
There you go. But we'll be doing a little Sally tomorrow on his channel at 9:40 p.m. Eastern time, and of course next Sunday I go live 9 p.m. Eastern time on my channel. So if you guys haven't yet, go subscribe. Kingpins are making their way there. Pacino's been there almost 3 times already. So there you go, guys. You all know whenever you want to hop on, just hit me up. I'll be honest though. I let everybody know, full transparency. I try to keep it limited to 1 because if not, look, we're 5 guys. We tend to go on for like 4 hours afterwards. But yeah, man. So keep an eye out there. Come sub up. Have fun.
And real quick before we get out of here, Michael Baker, if you're still with us, dude is gonna hit you up on Instagram real quick with a message in a couple minutes. Make sure you check that out. All right, guys.
Yes, keep our blue wrench in check.
Right. Sometimes he gets a little wild.
Oh, there he is, right there.
He's there.
All right, guys.
Oh shit, he's in trouble now.
All right, cool. Yeah, dude's gonna hit you up with a message. So, all right, guys, that's the show we got for tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We don't have Hyper, so can't check out anything at our local library, unfortunately.
Nope.
He's the only one to try it.
What's that?
Donkey Kong Country. Screw you, Pacino.
There it is. Peace, guys.
Peace.